What's going on, everyone? So sorry I haven't posted in a while. Stuff has been going on, and it's been kind of hard to make things. But finally, nice day outside, so I decided I'll give you a rundown of what's going on with the 7.3 today. Nothing really impressive, but I'll also give a rundown of what's next to the build. But I gotta go put this filter away. I got it from my ATV. Once I'm done with that, we'll get right into the video. We got the old four-wheeler running good. Got a new oil change, new sprocket, new chain, and the axle shaft housing finally got welded up. For anyone that doesn't know, I cracked that case and it's been down all winter. Haven't been able to ride it. Haven't been able to go on the ice like I like to with this thing. But enough of that. Let's move on to the truck. So, tires off. Reason being is the IDM, which sits inside the driver's fender, it went out on the truck. What that does, it controls my injectors, tells them when to fire, tells them when to open up. That shorted out, which in turn killed the truck. Engine's still fine, it just killed the truck. Truck won't start no more. So I need to get a new one of those, which they run around $125 to $300 depending on what you get. I'm gonna go through Sinister's diesel. Damn trucks and cars. Just because I like their products, they make good products. I've ran them before on the truck, so I'm gonna go through them. Mostly all the sensors in there, the CPS. Anyways, all the sensors in there are from Sinister, all OEM, and they've all worked very well so far. The tires off. I'm gonna be putting it back on because when I had it on jack stands, it was dead of winter, ground was frozen, it wasn't gonna sink. But as you can see, from that to this, it's gone down a lot. You can actually see the jack stand has gone under a little bit, so we're gonna replace that. I'm gonna go through here and I'm gonna replace all the bushings in here, replace a lot of it. Leaf springs, they will be changed. That is one of my to-dos. My shock absorber, that definitely needs to be changed. I mean, those are off a 2003 that I took this axle out of. Actually, took this axle out of, but I don't like them. They don't ride very well. I mean, the truck's not gonna ride nice as it is, but they were made for snow plowing, so they ride very rough. So the front end, a lot of things are going to change. I'm going to get new headlights here. They're really they're very dark. I can barely see out of those. So those two are going to be changed. I will be getting a grill soon. This one is bed lined. I use Duracolor. Same with on my bull bar, my big front bumper. Which this I might re-weld on some things. I mean, you can see there's a lot of bad welds on here. But we have an old stick welder here from my grandfather. Doesn't work very well, so the welds didn't come out like we wanted to. So I'm probably going to take some of this off and re-weld it. Why do people have to have loud trucks out here? Re-weld that. But that's pretty much it for the front end. I will be repainting this truck. You can see my cat's been walking out here on it. I'm gonna do the stock color. It's like a bluish green almost. I don't know what you want to call it. I will be doing that. There is the clear coat's coming off on a lot of this. It's gonna need new. Interior has already been somewhat upgraded. These are Eddie Bauer seats out of an Explorer I took. They don't really fit in, so we had to mock up some things to get it to fit. My electric does not work, but I'm working on getting that going. The back seats are out of an 03 extended cab. They're a little more comfortable than the ones we had in here. I can flip the seats up, which I will be putting a sub right here on this seat. This will go up because I don't have a lot of friends ride with me. I maybe have 3. There is somewhat of a newer radio. I don't have a lot of brand new things because I wasn't working at the time I was getting all this. So a lot of this is all stuff I got out of a car or a truck that I found in a scrapyard. So this is out of a car. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. It works perfectly fine. All my light switches I will be getting a new auxiliary switches in here. Don't know where I'm going to mount them, but I don't like this here. I'm going to clean this up. I don't know what this is from. Again, this is my father's truck before I got it. It was handed down. I'm not going to complain. And back here, my father built this when the bed rotted out. I was in the back of it one day taking scrap out of it, and I fell through. So that will be changed. I'm changing some things on it. This back here is just kind of makeshift. So I'm tearing this off. I'm tearing this off, and I'm building a back rack for it. In my welding class, I have the material. It's going to be built. And here, where the glass is supposed to be protected by metal in the back rack, I am going to be plasma cutting out an American flag to go back here. I don't know how I'm going to do the sides yet here. I might do something like the off-road pieces that go up. Don't know yet. I will be putting a toolbox back here though, because I need some tools. I help friends out, or I need to help myself out, because I mean, it's a Ford. It's going to break. So I need tools for that. Back bumper is just square tubing. I don't know what else I can do with it. But all the lights around it, I will be changing to LEDs. There's nothing wrong with them now. They work fine. They're bright. I just don't like the look of them. So I want LEDs all around it. So right here and up here. I'm working on finding doors. I gotta find doors for this thing. I can literally stick my hand up into the side of my back door here. So it needs to be changed out. After that might be it. One last thing is I'm getting brackets for this. I got a light bar, and my dad thought he was gonna surprise me and put it on. Because about a year and a half ago, I was in a wheelchair for 6 weeks. I had knee surgery, double knee surgery at that. I couldn't move. I couldn't work on this truck, which this is my pride and joy. It's not much. I know it's not much, but it's something I'm proud of, and it's something I want to work on. So he thought he was going to surprise me and put the light bar on. Well, I was surprised because he drilled right through the top of my truck. And now I'm happy he did it because it's up. But at the same time, I wish he just would have waited. We got brackets. But hey, what are you going to do? You know, you got a father that wants to surprise his kid. He's going to do what he wants to do. Brand new tires. They don't even have 1,000 miles on them yet. They're hand cooked. Dyno Pro MTs. Sorry about that. There's a lot of traffic on my road back here. I have used them off-road a little bit. Now this thing's only 2-wheel drive at the moment because the front drive shaft fell out one day when we were driving. We never noticed it. We were hauling a load. We thought it was just metal shifting. So I have to go get a front drive shaft. We didn't notice that. And we've known that a long time ago. I just never had the money. So now I'm working again. I can get that. But I'm thinking about doing toolboxes underneath the flatbed here and taking a metal slab and going at an angle down a little bit just to cover this up. I'm not a fan of flatbeds. I've never been a fan of them. They're great for working, but as a high school kid, I don't use it for work as much as everyone thinks you would use it for. I do use it for hay once in a while for farmers. I do help tow some things, but you don't need a flatbed to tow. And speaking on the subject of towing, since we took off my stock bumper, we had to cut that off and weld it back on. It's strong, but it's not as strong as I want to. It has some flex as I'm towing the farmers' tractors around. I don't like that, so I will be getting some 1-inch thick bars, and I'm welding those on. That's not going to move. I want to be able to tow whatever I want. I'm going to get a sending unit for the truck because my gas gauge does not work. I have to run off of my mileage on the truck, which even then is iffy. Other than that, there's not much going to happen to the truck. It's just going to be a simple, clean build. Again, I'm a high schooler. I can't be spending a lot of money on it. That's what I mean. Everybody drives by. There was no traffic this morning, but now there is. But again, it's going to be a simple, clean build. Nothing special is going to happen to it. I just want to have a truck that's reliable. I can drive around, and when people look at it, they think it's nice. Because at the moment, I'm going to be honest, I personally think it's ugly. You know, I'm slowly working on it, so it's slowly going up from what it was when it was stock till now. It has gotten better, but it could be better. And that just comes down to me and putting my dollar down and buying things for it, which will be coming. So look out for that. But I think the most, the easiest thing I can do, cheapest thing right now to make the interior more comfy, is obviously wash the floorboard. This is terribly dirty. Again, my father used it as the farm truck here. It needs some helping. But this is all gray, which does not match the interior of tan seats. And yes, I knew that coming and buying the seats, but they're leather. You can't pass up leather. I got these for 50 bucks. I'm not gonna pass them up. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take and I'm gonna paint some of these black. This is gonna be black here. That bottom piece there, gonna be black. Up here is all gonna be black. Same thing on the that side and back doors. Paint some of them black. The handrail black. Just kind of give it some more color. I don't like all the gray in here. And yes, I know that's ugly. I bought the wrong size speakers. They were on sale. I should have done my research. I thought they were the right size. I didn't. That is my fault. I will be fixing that up, putting a guard on it. This side doesn't look the worst. It doesn't look the best. I had to modify my door handle because this whole thing is, well, it's manual everything. It's manual, drive, manual locks, manual doors, all over. I got a bike. First one of the season. Manual, obviously manual mirrors. So this truck is not the fanciest, but again, high school kid, got it handed down. All I have to do is pay for the parts and fix it myself, and I'm good. But other than that, that's really gonna be it. It's just gonna be the small little things that are gonna help make this truck look a little bit better. But it's all you can really do. I mean, this is a budget build. It's not, I'm not a rich kid. I've never been a rich kid. My family's not rich. I work for everything I get. So everything on this truck I have worked for. I have sweat, I have bled for this. Or I have built it myself. Obviously the flatbed, my father built. Didn't have to worry about it, but I helped. The roll bar, I built. Front bumper, I built. I found this push bar in a scrapyard. No clue what it came off of, but this thing is heavy duty. Full steel, nothing wrong with it. So, and the reason being, I have such a big damn bumper and I didn't buy one is because A, price. Number two, is deer are really bad out here. And even though it's not that fancy of a truck, I don't feel like hitting a deer with it and destroying the truck. Although it is a big truck, much damage might not have done to it, but I'm not taking a chance with it. So I built that bumper because I have trashed my grandfather's 2013 F250. This one was still the steel body. It came out, it was dark, I couldn't see anything. And I hit it and I destroyed the whole front end. I totaled the truck. So I'm gonna prevent that from happening with this. I have pushed trucks out with this, pushed a tractor out of a hole with this. I've pulled a tractor out of a hole with this. This thing has actually done a lot for me. And yes, I know, why don't you use your back bumper? Well, this is more stronger than my back bumper is. I went to go pull a tractor because it needs a pull start. It doesn't have an ignition anymore. So I had to pull start it. Well, I hooked up the back bumper. We didn't have it reinforced enough, and I broke it off. I ripped everything out of it. So I'm not going to do that again. I'd rather use the front bumper, which I know will not move. that's pretty much it. That's pretty much everything that's going to be done to it. I'm hoping to upload videos every weekend with something new, something I'm doing, if it's a build, if it's just me messing around. Today I was working on that thing, got that done, so that's out of the books, but there might be more coming to that. The rims might become black. I'm going to clean it today, and I might paint it. I don't know what color, but comment what color you think it's going to look good on. The Suzuki Quad Sport 400, which a lot of them all came in yellow, but I kind of want something new. I've had it since '05. My father bought it, and it's been in our family since then. It's time for something new. It's time for a new color. And no, I don't want to sell it. No, I don't want to get a new four-wheeler. I love this thing. It is one of my favorite things in the world. But yeah, so guys, like and subscribe. Wait till next week for another video. Maybe I'll get one up tomorrow of putting this thing in, finally working on it, but you'll just have to wait for that. Thanks guys, and I'll see you next time.